Ford Ranger Raptor and Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. These aren't just trucks, they're two different philosophies of power and purpose. One born from rally-bred adrenaline, the other sculpted through decades of reliability and off-road mastery. And while they both wear badges of dominance, they go about it in two completely different ways. Let's start with the beating hearts. The 2025 Ford Ranger Raptor carries the soul of its bigger brother, the F-150 Raptor. Under the hood lies a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6, pushing out an impressive 405 horsepower and 430 lb-ft of torque. This engine is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, tuned specifically for aggressive, on-demand response. It's loud, it's angry, and it doesn't like to wait. Every squeeze of the throttle feels instant, a controlled explosion of turbo-fed torque that surges through all four wheels. It's designed to dominate open deserts, long jumps, and wide terrains with unshakable confidence. The Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, meanwhile, takes a completely different approach. It trades displacement for intelligence. Toyota's new 2.4-liter iForce Max hybrid powertrain delivers 326 horsepower and a massive 465 lb-ft of torque, more torque than the Raptor, in fact. The electric motor doesn't just fill in gaps. It transforms how the truck behaves at low speeds. There's no lag, no hesitation, just instant torque delivery the moment your foot moves. And because it's hybrid-assisted, it does all this while sipping less fuel, proving that brute strength doesn't always have to mean inefficiency. Both trucks feature advanced drivetrains, but their personalities are miles apart. The Ranger Raptor's four-wheel drive system uses a sophisticated electronic two-speed transfer case, front and rear locking differentials, and terrain management system with 7 selectable modes, from normal to Baja. Engage Baja mode, and the throttle mapping sharpens, the transmission holds gears longer, and the suspension stiffens up to absorb high-speed hits. It feels like a purpose-built rally truck that just happens to have license plates. The Tacoma TRD Pro, however, stays loyal to Toyota's calculated off-road DNA. It brings in multi-terrain select, crawl control, and downhill assist control, letting you tune traction and throttle precisely for mud, sand, or rocks. The system quietly manages throttle and braking, allowing you to focus on steering, a subtle but powerful difference in driving philosophy. It's not about chaos, it's about control. Suspension, that's where these trucks truly flex their muscles. The Ranger Raptor is armed with Fox 2.5-inch live valve shocks with position-sensitive damping, meaning the suspension automatically adapts hundreds of times per second to what's happening under the tires. You can land from a jump, and the system instantly stiffens the compression damping to prevent bottoming out. Pair that with its wider track, reinforced frame rails, and 33-inch BF Goodrich KO3 all-terrain tires, and you get one of the most capable midsize off-road trucks ever built. The Tacoma TRD Pro, though, answers with refinement and innovation. It now rides on Fox internal bypass QS3 adjustable shocks, forged aluminum upper control arms, and a multi-link coil rear suspension, a first for Tacoma. The result? A ride that's not only smoother but also more flexible on technical trails. You can adjust damping with a click, transitioning from highway comfort to rock-crawling stiffness without a wrench in sight. The TRD Pro also sits higher, with an improved approach angle of 33.8 degrees and departure angle of 25.7 degrees, compared to the Raptor's 32 degrees and 24 degrees. Subtle but crucial when you're nose first into steep terrain. Inside, both trucks show that off-road doesn't mean outdated. The Ranger Raptor's cabin feels like a racing cockpit, deep bolstered seats, thick steering wheel with magnesium paddle shifters, 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster, and 12-inch vertical touchscreen running S1C4A. Ford goes heavy on personality, orange accents, laser-etched Raptor badging, and contrast stitching that reminds you this isn't your average Ranger. Everything feels built for performance and impact. The Tacoma TRD Pro, however, takes a modern, more functional approach. The cabin is redesigned from the ground up with softer materials, a 14-inch infotainment display, fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, and TRD-specific touches, red stitching, embossed logos, and unique isodynamic performance seats. These seats, using built-in air-over-oil shock absorbers, minimize body movement during rough rides. It's a feature so clever you feel it more than you notice it, the kind of engineering Toyota does best. Design tells their stories visually. The Raptor wears aggression like armor, massive grille spelling out Ford, flared fenders, wide shoulders, skid plates, and dual exhaust tips that look ready to breathe fire. It's a truck that makes you look twice even standing still. The TRD Pro, on the other hand, channels old-school toughness with modern precision, a squared, muscular stance, aluminum skid plates, a redesigned hood scoop, and a grille with Toyota lettering that nods to its heritage. The new LED light bar integrated within the grille adds a futuristic touch that blends old and new perfectly. Price-wise, both sit near the top of the midsize ladder, close enough that choice really comes down to preference, not price. But maintenance, reliability, and long-term ownership will favor Toyota, while Ford takes the crown for raw excitement and capability. So, which one wins? If your idea of adventure means full-throttle, airborne moments, the Ranger Raptor is your weapon. It's a symphony of turbo noise and suspension travel, designed for those who don't just drive off-road, they attack it. But if you prefer a truck that balances brains with brawn, comfort with control, and speed with strategy, the Tacoma TRD Pro is your machine. It's more than just powerful, it's calculated, efficient, and built to endure. Both are champions, but in different rings. The Raptor is the wild showman, loud, brash, and fearless. The TRD Pro is the silent operator, measured, confident, and precise. So, between these two 2025 titans, the Raptor and the TRD Pro, which one earns your loyalty? The desert racer or the hybrid tactician? Drop your pick in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more deep dive truck face-offs just like this one.